African Voices Radio presents David Adodo Show.
Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing?
It's Saturday, so that must mean it's another edition of African Voices Radio, the David Adodo Show. Coming to you live and direct from Baltimore, Maryland. Now your host for this evening.
Good morning, my neighbor.
Brother
How are you doing?
Phillips.
Are you feeling okay? Good morning, my neighbor. How are you doing? Are you feeling okay?
Today is all on you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again on our another show. It's the David Adodo Show on African Voices Radio. Welcome. I hope everybody had a great week.
I know. You will find
on the show with me right now, we have Mr. Charles will be joining us late. He's taking care of a few things. He's going to be with us very soon. But I'm pleased to inform you all that we have the Queen on the show today. The Queen is a queen. We have missed you. The fans have missed you.
I will not listen to
you guys more. I can't be apologizing every time, but I've seen it to mention it.
I've seen you sing
it. I've been so having not
we come over here to set it.
Okay. Like yesterday, so it really kept me out of the program. My Sundays was like that. My Sundays was busy, so I'm always following the program. But unfortunately, I couldn't be part of it. But right now, the whole thing I'm doing, I thank God, settled. So you guys will be seeing me more. I'm back.
Welcome back.
I miss you particularly, my brother that got my back every time. I hope they've not been stressing you.
Don't mind them. We're glad you're here with us. There was some lady from Ado Ekiti. I can't remember her name right now. That had texted and said, "Where is the only woman in the program?" I said, "Oh my goodness, I have to look for Queen and make sure Queen shows up."
No, I'm
Thank
back.
you for joining us.
I'm back.
It's good to have you back. And also, I want to acknowledge we also have Mr. David Adodo with us. Mr. Adodo, how you doing? How was your week?
Wonderful. How's everything with you, Tunde?
So far, so good. I can't complain. The man upstairs woke us up this morning, and so we're here.
I know. And the queen is looking radiant.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to be like you. You know, I told you you are. See, what do you call him? The only designer or actor in our midst.
No, the celebrity.
The celebrity in our midst.
The celebrity in our midst.
Our own very celebrity.
Yes.
David.
How you doing, Queen?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. Nice to see you. It's wonderful seeing you again.
Nice to be back. I'm back with the gang.
Oh, that's great.
I do.
So, Mr. Dodo, how was your week?
Oh, it's been a wonderful week.
Thank God.
Very busy week, you know.
That's good.
The plant is working fine. The workers are doing great.
Thank God.
So that's all that, that's very important,
That's great.
That's good. So if the plant is working fine, workers are doing great, the dollars are also rolling in.
Yes, that's the ultimate. Maybe he forgot to mention that. Thank you for reminding him.
I don't know about that, Tunde.
And of course, we have our brother from another mother, Jason. Mr. J, we don't get to see Jason on air because, like I told you, Jason is too good looking. If we put Jason on air, you just forget about us.
I know.
Mr. J, how's it going?
Doing well. Just trying to enjoy some of this warmer weather. Glad the ice and the snow may be gone.
Yes. Yeah,
it's not totally gone yet. It's going.
Gradually.
Yes. Gradually, it's going to get warm.
For summer to come. Yay!
Yes. when the summer comes now, you're going to be crying that it's too hot.
No, the funniest thing, Mr. David, I never cried about that because I know we have to enjoy the sun just for a little while. So I'm always having my own good time during summer. I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's a beautiful thing.
Well, when it's too hot, I don't like it.
I know you won't like it. You can't forget the fact that I'm from Africa like you. So I'm used to the hot weather. I enjoy it,
I've been there for too long, so you know how it is now.
I know.
You have to acclimatize now,
I know. Yeah.
That's okay. For me, either way, I'm fine. If it's too cold, I put on 3 clothes. If it's too hot, I take off the clothes. So whatever comes is good. I just move.
I feel you, Tunde. I feel you.
So, without much ado, to kick off our show today, everybody's here. We're expecting Mr. Charles, and we're also expecting the Chief later on. But I want us to start off to kick off the show first and foremost by acknowledging 2 prominent Nigerians that passed away this past weekend. I do not know what is going on. We're losing prominent people.
Wow.
The person of the ace broadcaster and actor Sadiq Daba. I do not know if most of you remember Sadiq Daba. He used to play Beatrice on Kokora Dawn. That was a program that ran on NTA for a long while while we were growing up. Sadiq Daba died on the 3rd of March. He died from prostate cancer and then leukemia. He's been battling this for a while. We lost him on the 3rd of March.
Prostate cancer?
Go ahead, Mr. Dodo.
Is that his prostate cancer?
Yes, prostate cancer and leukemia. So
may he so rest in peace.
May he so rest in peace. Amen. And he has been buried. And we also lost here in America a great, as far as I'm concerned, the best technical hand that ever came out of Nigeria. His name is Philip.You. Igete was, when you look at you go to watch a play and you see the way the stage is designed, Igete is the man behind that design. We lost him to the complications of coronavirus 2 or 3 days ago as well here in the United States. He's a great one, He used to be with the National Theatre, was also a part of Ajo Fest in Nigeria. He was part of the National Troupe of Nigeria when it was formed. And his resume is just endless. Easy. It's a shock that he passed away. Most of us didn't even know he was sick. However,
was that the guy you were telling me about that's in New Jersey?
Yes, that's the gentleman I spoke to you about in New Jersey when I got the news. I was shocked. I had to talk to someone because I just could not believe it. That's when I called you. He's so rest in peace, and may the good Lord comfort his family.
Amen.
And we hope that we don't lose anybody
Hello,
else.
how's everything?
Was it corona?
Yes. Yes, he was sick. He had the virus. So
the virus is still there. It's still out there, and lots of people are getting caught up because, like last year, we were thinking coming to 2021, we were believing and praying and looking forward to a better year. That okay, God willing, this thing is gonna go up. But it's unfortunate that we're getting all this news here and there, both here and in Africa, that the virus is killing a lot of people. But I mean, right now that the vaccine is out, we just encourage people to make sure they get the vaccine. And like we are all human, we tend to have forgotten that the thing is out there. So at times we're a bit careless in where we go to. It's only God that protects, because you don't know who to trust, because this thing is not written in anybody's faces. You don't know who you're sitting with. You don't know where they're coming from. It's only God that is protecting us, and we'll continue to pray and be mindful, because any little mistake put the virus inside someone. And for people with underlying ailment, it's very difficult for them to survive it because of, the fundamental thing they have in their body. If someone is not sick, like, I'll be sincere with you, where I work, a whole lot of people were positive. We all went for tests. And my result came out negative. 4 of us went for tests. 3 of them were positive, and that's where I work. I took the test 3 times, after week, and it was coming out negative. So you can't really say, and that's where I work. I mingle with them. They're my country people, and people from here. We all sit together, we gist together, we eat together. So, and they're not showing any symptoms whatsoever. No symptoms. So you can't really say, so we can't be too careful. The only thing is we should just try and do the needful,
Yes.
Everybody at the end of 2 weeks, everybody came back negative because they went on quarantine, and of course they took their medications and blah blah blah. And by the end of 2 weeks, they went for another test, and everybody came out negative. We thank God for that. Some people will not survive it. We met a lot of people that they couldn't survive it, so we can't be too careful. We should be mindful, and we should pray and make sure we wash our hands, wear our mask, be careful.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's really challenging, especially when you have asymptomatic people. These people that are not showing symptoms, and they feel fine. They are not showing in their noses, no running nose,
nothing,
no diarrhea, none of that happening, and it just looked like fine, nothing going, no temperature and all that stuff. That's the challenge with this virus, so you never know until you get tested, So, but I'm glad that those individuals are fine and they are back. I'm back to work and everybody's is good. The government here in the United States, just in a real quick, have been doing the best that they can to get the vaccine out, as much as they can. They'll be trying to get as much as possible the Johnson & Johnson, the Pfizer, the Moderna. They've been trying to push it out. The controversy has been which one is better. They are saying just get whatever you can get.
Yes.
Regardless of what it is that is better. Everything is good. A half protection or 90 protection is better than 0 protection. So just get whatever comes your way, and then you're protected up to some point, and then we'll go from there. It's best to keep you alive than to lose you. However, some controversy came up during the week. This is just updating our African and international audience. We had this governor of one of the states here said that they are going to take off the mask. The governor of Texas and the one in Mississippi, they're going to do it with the mask, and there's no problem. People should go around without no mask and all that. Please do not succumb to that. If you hear that on the news, do not succumb to that. A lot of people are going to die. It's politics behind it. Do not succumb to that. There's a lot of politics and stuff going on. that is coming up with this decision. In his state alone, they have all the different variants all around his state. It's amazing how the governor that just went through snow and all that predicament that the people the citizens went through in Texas came up to say that they should stop wearing the mask in about a week. And that is just, it doesn't make any sense. So please, if you hear that, don't say, after all, somebody said in America they should not wear a mask. I'm not going to wear a mask. Please protect yourself. If the government and people do not want to wear a mask, that's their problem. You protect yourself. Wear your mask. Wash your hands. Keep your 6 feet. That's my advice to you. Don't listen to all that crap. It's a lot of politics and stuff behind it, So on that note, I want to shift big focus to
Tunde.
Yes, Mr. Adodo.
Yes. Let me just throw some few things on that.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing is hitting home, getting closer to home. I know of a lot of people that have contracted the virus, and some of them are still in the hospital.
Yes.
It's a debilitating disease.
Oh yes, it is.
Debilitating disease. And if you have an underlying disease like cancer, high blood pressure, hypertension,
diabetes,
and diabetes, it compounds the whole situation.
Yes.
So it cannot be overemphasized. People should wear their mask. Double up on your mask. Wash your hands. Mm-hmm. Maintain that distance. We all heard what the Queen said. You can mingle with people that have it. You may not have it. You may be a carrier. You might not exhibit the symptoms of this virus, but you can easily transmit it to others. People with weak immune system, compromised immune system. So it is incumbent that at all times you protect yourself. You protect yourself. This thing is killing people out there. It's killing people out there. Once you are hospitalized, it's only by the special grace of God that you will recover. It is not a joke. COVID is for real.
Yes.
Thank God, just like Tunde, the host has said, vaccines are out there now. There are 3 vaccines out there now. Do not hesitate to take any of the vaccines that come your way. Any of the vaccines that come your way, do not hesitate to take it. It is better you are 60% protected than 0% protected.
Yeah.
The Johnson & Johnson if you take that vaccine, you can be rest assured that you will not die when you have COVID, according to the science behind it. You are not going to die. You're going to recover from the disease if you are infected. So go ahead and take it. The Johnson & Johnson is one dose, which is very, very good for those people that are very worried about vaccines. They don't want injection. They don't want to be injected. They are very scared and everything. Just close your eyes and take that one. That's one. You understand? The other one are 2. So I took the Moderna, and I still have another one to go and take. There's no side effect that will linger on for a long time. It is better you take this vaccine and be safe, and your family members will be safe, and your friends and people around you will be safe, rather than exposing yourself and exposing your family. Once you have seen it, once you get this thing, it's very, very debilitating. So we urge everybody, now that the vaccine is not, it's going to take some time, like what they are saying in the news. It's going to take some time before everybody gets the vaccine. So as long as the vaccine is out there, you are going to get it. But meanwhile, wear your mask, wash your hands, maintain social distancing. You can put a hold on any gathering right now, party and everything. Put a hold on it. The queen, was lucky. She didn't get it. She has a strong immune system. There are so many people that are not as lucky, and when they get it, they just go down. They just go downhill. So please, take your time. Be careful out there. And another thing again, we heard that they have I don't know if today is what is going to talk about the vaccine that they have in Nigeria now. They have about 4
Yes,
million.
I was going to link into
Okay,
that.
so you can go ahead. So go ahead.
The AstraZeneca vaccine was brought into Nigeria during the week, and it is amazing. There are some good things with Corona, and there are some bad things with Corona. We were fortunate to see the president Muhammadu Buhari take the vaccine and his vice president. It took corona vaccine for us to see our president. It is amazing. Mr. President, it was good to see you. Thank you for showing your face. We have missed you for a while. You know, so he took the vaccine. And then his vice president also took the vaccine, and they displayed their card. Now that's a good thing. So I do not. So that's encouraging that is happening. That's a very good thing. But I do not know if we have enough doses to go around, and I do not know what the modality is. How they're going to distribute it? Are they going to, like here in the US, they started with the healthcare workers, the nurses, the doctors, and all that, you know, and then they went down like that, went down the line. I do not know what the modality for distribution would be in Nigeria, because the vaccine, corona does not discriminate. So the vaccine should not discriminate as well. The vaccine should be for everybody. The market woman, the bus conductor, the bus driver, the hawker on the street, the teachers, the nurses, the doctor, everybody needs to get it. Because guess what? If we vaccinate some set of people, we don't vaccinate the other set of people. The people we do not vaccinate are going to spread the virus. So everybody needs to get it. It should not be because I'm a rich man, I'm a big man, I'm going to keep 100 doses in my backyard only for my family. No, don't go and start throwing money around and picking up and say I'm going to pay for 10,000. I'm going to pay for 500 people. No. You know, let it go around. The government should come up with some kind of modality, and then let us respect the modalities that they come up with, so it can go around to everybody. It's not because I have 10 cars, so I must have 10 vaccines. No, it needs to go around everybody. One bottle of that, one vial of the vaccine can inject about 5 or 6 people or more. So it should go around. It's not be hoarded. And I want to make another appeal. I've been making this appeal for the past 3 weeks. Please do not go and make fake vaccine. Do not go and make fake vaccine and put it out and say, oh, my pharmacy has coronavirus vaccine, and you go and inject people and collect money and people die. Please don't do that. Let us do this, get this right, get this straight, and save our lives and save each other's lives. You know, please. Well, there are other avenues of making money. There are other avenues of becoming rich or doing things. Work hard. Not by going to distribute fake coronavirus vaccine, please. Don't let us do that. Let the government come out with the modality, and let us all go by the modality and the framework they come up with as to getting this vaccine, so that it can go around through everybody. And I know we are over how many millions in Nigeria. The quantity they have now is not enough. So I hope the government is also making arrangements to get more. You know, let's start with this one first, and then make arrangements to get more to come in. You know, and invite these pharmacies. We have a couple of them in Nigeria. We have Pfizer in Nigeria. They can make up the vaccines, you know. We have all those companies there. So you should be able to help. And then distribution is another issue, which is even the United States is having that challenge of distribution. As well connected and everything as we are is an issue. So I do not know what the health department in Nigeria are going to come up with. They're going to go to the states or how it's going to work out. But I hope they work out something that is going to work for everybody, so everybody can get this vaccine. Well, welcome, Mr. Charles. Good to see you.
Mr. Charles, hi.
Hey, Queen. Queen, it's good. It's good to see you, Queen. How you doing?
Good. Do that by yourself. Nice combination you got there.
And yes, even look at Dave. You see that hat Dave is wearing? It's over 30 years. I don't know, because, you know, Queen was coming today. He went and dusted out.
This hat is one of a kind, man.
Yeah, over 30 years, and I'm right.
This is a true religion hat.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that.
I've been looking for it. All the stores, I can't get it no more.
Oh, the time is gone. You can't get it.
Yeah, they are gone. But that's why I was surprised you're wearing it today. I thought maybe you had that for Queen. But that's good. It's how to welcome you back when we missed you.
I miss you guys more, but like I said earlier, you were not here. I said I'm back with the gang, and you know, I threw a little explanation for my not able to make it, but right now I'm back. I'm fully back.
Good to have you back. I'm so happy.
Thank
because
you.
At some point your fans were harassing Tunde and me.
You said so.
Yes, I'm happy. I'm sure they are listening now to see that you're back. So
I'm back.
They won't ask those questions no more.
I'm back fully. Okay. Yeah. T, talking about the modalities of distribution.
Yes.
in Nigeria. Before we go there, I would love to still talk about what we have here. I was with someone yesterday, someone very close to me. We were talking about this because I got my first dose yesterday. And what she told me was that she's scared of taking the vaccine. And she's not the only one out there that has the same mentality, that has the same fear. You know, I just encourage her that it doesn't do nothing to anybody. I was surprised when she told me that somebody from Nigeria sent her a message. Her sister told her not to take the vaccine. You know, those are the things that people will hear. You know, those are the news that other people that are close to someone will feed you with, that will get you scared that, okay, if you take it, anything can happen to you. Of course, it is natural. If you are taking something foreign in your body, you might not feel comfortable, you might be scared, but there's nothing to be scared of. It's better to take it and be safe than for people to die, for someone's family to be crying. You know, it's better we take it. It's just an appeal, you know. We're lucky, we people that are here, we're lucky that we're in a sane society, a society that cares for its citizens. We're lucky that we're here. And it's not stressful giving this vaccine to people. Like what they said, we're not asking for money to be paid. People are not saying, okay, I need to pay 1 million to get so. So you know, utilize the opportunity to go get your vaccine. If you walk in anywhere and they said it's available for you to take it, do not hesitate. Just go ahead and take it. You know, I have a whole lot of people. They sent me an email that their office sent to them. Oh, what do you think I should do? Should I take this vaccine? I said, I'm not in best position to advise you to take the vaccine. If the vaccine comes out, I'm going to take it. If it's ready for us to take it at my job, I'm ready to take it. So go ahead. Don't be scared. You know, a lot of people, they are scared of, oh, something might happen, or what they're seeing on media, on social media, that somebody took it and half of the face was, you know, deformed. No, there's nothing like that. Go ahead. For people that here, please go ahead and take your vaccine. So, yes, sir.
Isn't it ironic that somebody in Africa will be telling somebody in America what to do relative to COVID? I find that very, very funny. You know, go ahead.
I have something. I didn't mean to cut you off. There's Dr. Nevas Mumba from Zambia.
Yes.
That went on TV to say that the Zambians have to test the vaccine before they inject it into anybody. This is the vaccine that they brought from AstraZeneca and all that. They have to test it before they give it to anybody, and it has to be tested by Zambian scientists and doctors. So my question is this: if you have those doctors and scientists, why did they not develop the vaccine? Why did you have to bring it from outside? I don't get it. You understand what I'm saying? They brought the vaccine into the country. The vaccine has gone through rigorous studies and everything. Administer it to the people. You say no. It has to be tested by Zambian doctors and scientists. Zambian doctors and scientists that do not have the facility or the capability of producing the vaccine.
That is the word, the capability.
You see, of producing the vaccine. And also, Prince Romeo online is telling me that the one, Yahya Bello, is saying that he's not going to take the vaccine.
Yes.
You're going to have people like that that will hold back and say they're not going to take the vaccine. My brother, my sister, take that vaccine. Because when they take it behind you, you will not know. They come out and say you're not going to take it. They have taken it behind you. You understand what I'm saying? President Trump did the same thing. He took the vaccine back in January. Nobody knew anything. And they keep telling us, don't wear masks. It's going to go away. It's not going to go away. My brothers and sisters, please take that vaccine when it comes out. Like every medication, some people are going to have some side effects. Yes, it is true. You're going to have certain side effects. No doubt. Everybody is not the same. Our chemistry is not the same. You're going to have certain side effects. Some people will feel somehow. Some people will not feel somehow. But regardless of how you feel, you're better off safe. Take that vaccine. Okay? That's what we advise to you.
Tunde.
Yes, Mr. Adodo.
You know, some months ago, there was a pastor in Nigeria or somewhere in Africa who was saying that COVID is not real, that COVID is not real. It was making a whole lot of hula baloo about COVID not being real. At the end, he caught COVID and died.
Yeah. Now, when he caught it, he found out it was real.
Yes.
Yeah.
He caught COVID and died. So I appeal to everybody, people back here and people back home, just like the Queen just said, everybody should take the vaccine if it is offered to you.
Yes.
If it is offered to you, take it. COVID is real. It kills.
Yes.
It kills.
We are here. We don't want to get nobody, the enlightened ones that knows how serious this disease is. No, we don't want to get close to it. I have family members that caught it. They told me, this is something you don't want to
play with. Yeah.
Understand? So please, we are saying this not because we love you. That's why we are saying this. We keep repeating it and repeating it over the air. We'll be saying this thing for it. It started with the doctor. The doctors were coming into the house to tell us about how serious this thing and how we should take it. And we are still talking about it till now. So this thing is real. Understand?
Exactly.
Even with the vaccine, you still have to wear masks to protect others. Understand? So that's the way it is.
Yeah, the thing is this, guys. I mean, we've said so much. Not we alone. Everybody have said a lot about people taking vaccine, and some people are like, I won't take it because I don't want to die. The thing, I think it has come to a point. Guess what, Tunde? This I mean, let's talk about America in the first place. The way that I'm seeing it, maybe by the end of next month or whatever, in 2 months' time, American population is about 350. Maybe half of them, definitely, if not 2 to 350 million of Americans, will take this vaccine. And then what I have to say for those 50 million left. So if you wake up in the morning and 250 people in America wiped out, do you think you can live? Your only will be 2 days, you join them. So, I mean, nobody is dying. Nobody have died so much. Like Tunde said, yeah, there will be some here and there because our bodies are different. People react differently to medications. Anyway, some people that need, like for me now, I can't take, there's some medication I can't take because when I take it, and it's not that if it comes to, the shop comes to push, doctors say, take it and take Benadryl or,
antihistamine.
Histamine, right. So the thing is this, if you want to be alone in this world, which I know is not going to be fun, believe me, you'll be begging. By that time, nobody will come and give you. You'll be begging, I want to go. If you want to be alone in this world because you're afraid of dying, because everybody that take the shot, you think will die. Listen, I will join those that are gone, man. I'm not going to be here in this world. In the 350 million, then I'll be left alone. Please. So please.
Yeah, so please
take that shot if you are given the opportunity to do that. Please.
Yes, take the vaccine. We'll hope that the government will come up with some way that it's going to be distributed with equitably, so that it won't be an issue and stuff like that. And please don't go make fake vaccine. I beg you, don't kill me.
That is fake vaccine. We're talking about the fake vaccine back in Africa, especially in Nigeria, because yes.
What do you think about the distribution system? How should it be?
In Nigeria, Mr. Adodo, I'm sorry, I might not be in the best position to advise them about that because we all know what is happening in Nigeria as a country. We have never done something right. The government never done something right. And it's so sad that with the population we have in Nigeria, with the best hands and best brain all over the world that we have in Nigeria, we're still having this issue of, manipulating people and not being able to stand firm and do the right thing. The only concern I have is not doing the right thing at the right time. That is the problem we have. And the problem will still continue to linger because, we know what to do. The quantity of vaccine they brought to Nigeria was just 4 million, and everybody is jubilating. What's the population of Nigeria? Bringing just 4 million. Does it mean we cannot afford to bring more than that? Does it mean government cannot bring out money to cover money to bring vaccines back home for people to take with the pandemic that is out there and is killing a lot of people, prominent people. We only hear about prominent people that are dying. We don't hear about the people with no names. A lot of people, because we don't have database that can, let them know how many people are gone due to this virus. Nobody is accountable for anything. We only hear about, the lives of the people at home. Yeah, that's the only thing we hear. But a lot of people are dying there, and nobody is talking about it. And we have the government that does not really care. So when it comes to issue of distribution, like what they said, the modality of distributing this vaccine, believe you me, the power that be in that country, they're going to manipulate it again. I can say it. And we all know it, except we don't want to face the reality. They're going to manipulate the system. They're going to corner it to themselves. You see people, because of the kind of corruption that exists back in Africa, it has eaten deep into our heart that they will not do what is right. For crying out loud, you can't use more than yourself and maybe your family. Let it go round. Do not be selfish to yourself. That is the problem we have in Nigeria, the distribution system. I don't think we have, for now, I can say about 3 years to come or years to come, maybe when things will normalize and change by force in Nigeria, when we take it by force. Right now, the system is nil. The system is nil. We only hear about the 4 million. We won't hear about the people that will take them. We only saw those people's faces, and other people's faces will not see them. When they're giving to the nurses and doctors and teachers and other things, we won't see them. That means they're not going to get it, except if you are able to bribe their way through. How many people can do that? How many people have such money in their pockets? And it's a shame. For a whole country, I saw the news. They carried the news. Oh, something great happened in Nigeria. They just brought 4 million. I said, really? So that's the great news that we hear. 4 million vaccine to a country that has over 150 million population.
No, 200, over 200 million.
Over 200 million population.
We don't really know right now.
Somebody said it online.
Charlie, you don't know the population of Nigeria that is more than 200 million. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, at this point, I think everything depends on who you ask or who did their research. But we can say, I mean, I don't think personally myself, I don't think Nigeria is more than 180,000. But going back to what Queen was saying about going back to what Queen was saying about the distribution and also the way Nigerians do things, whether we do things right or not. I mean, we can look at it a different way. I mean, certain things Nigerians have done good, right? Let's not take that away from them. When we had the Ebola situation, Nigerians were given a very high score when what they did on that. I mean, everybody knows that. There's a movie out there on how things happen. So they've done something like this before. But the thing is this, yes, the present administration right now, that we can't just trust them with what's going on. Obviously, the quantity that was bought by Nigerian government actually was based. Don't forget again that this Pfizer and all these companies they are producing this for all the whole world. And now they try to do this distribution based on the number of infection that is coming out of your country. Nigerian infection is, I don't know what number it is the last time we looked, but maybe they don't report. One thing is most Nigerians don't go get tested just like every other country does. But based on the ones that were tested, that 4 million tests start. I'm sure they're gonna bring another. There's no way. Come on now, you can't do that math. You can't make this up. 4 million to 118 million. No. But the thing is this. Right now, like you can see the numbers in America, that's why Americans got to get a lot of those. The Americans haven't gotten up to 350 million. No, they don't. Because 350 million is about our population. So right now, based on the infectious rate, that's how those numbers have been determined. But I'm sure that Nigerians will get more.
I can help you with those numbers. As at the 3rd of March, total number confirmed in Nigeria, 3rd of March. So that's 3 days ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
156,963 total number confirmed.
So based on that, they send them 4 million. Based on that,
hold on.
Charlie, let him speak.
Total number discharged after they contracted the virus, they got killed and they discharged is 135,831. 135,831. Total number of recorded deaths, it's 1,939. 1,939. Now, I do not know how they compiled those numbers or how they came by those numbers, but that is what was put out on air, as at the 3rd of March, which is 3 days ago. So if those numbers are accurate, if those are the numbers, then Nigeria is in a good, we're not doing too bad.
It's not. I
don't think those numbers are accurate.
I know that Queen will not agree with the number. Yes, I
do not agree.
But you gotta have plus or minus. There's always plus or minus when you do things like this. So I would agree with you guys that the number is not accurate, but I don't think it will be that, even if you double it. Because I know that some people just don't go to the doctors. If it's a stay home, they don't
you know why they don't go to the doctor? You mentioned tested the other time, Mr. Charles. You talked about tested. How many people can afford to pay for testing in Nigeria? Do you know if you have to get tested for COVID, you're going to pay?
The testing is free.
Where is it?
In the States it's free. Nigeria is not free.
It's not free.
Nigeria is free.
It's not, Mr. Charles. My brother-in-law just got back from Nigeria. You got to pay money. You pay 50.
No. That one is different. That Mr. one, no. When you travel.
No, when you travel. Okay, how many outlets do they have in Nigeria that you can go test it? How many? Where are the outlets that you can go? That Nigerians are being announced. That government announced, I've not seen it, that government announced that, okay, so place, this community, these are the places you can go test it for. If you have, we have COVID.
Queen.
Yes, sir.
Charles is a minister in waiting under Buhari's administration.
It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
But you all know the honorable here. You all know who is the honorable. Everybody knows who is the honorable here. I'm not gonna get into what I'm on that. Listen, if I have I will give you his registration card. You all know who's registered here and who is an honorable. So I'm not a commissioner or anything waiting on that. We're not gonna go there. No,
if you are minifying in waiting, it's unfortunate his tenure will soon be ending. So
the position better come quick, right?
Yes. So if we are talking about vaccine in Nigeria, we have 4 million, right? And somebody put it on our site now that Yaya Bello said he can't take it.
Yeah, I mentioned that. Prince Romeo was the one that said that
he cannot
Yaya Bello says not going to take it.
That is fake. If people that the citizens are looking at, that they are in government, can come out to say that without weighing the gravity of that statement. I don't know, maybe it's true or not, but for whatever comes out with there's elements of truth in them. The people we have in government, they are not considerate at all with the kind of word that comes out of their mind. I wonder maybe they don't have good advisor, because there's some things when you want to say, if you know yourself, you must have somebody to guide you. Maybe they are not being guided right by coming out to just open their mouths and say something. When you say that, somebody that they're looking at up there that is in government, if you say that, somebody like me will not believe in the vaccine. Nobody is going to tell me to take it, and I will take it because I will tell you, you belong to this government. So you know what is happening in the government. That means what you guys brought in is fake.
This is the way I look at it, Queen. I think these people, I agree with you, just open their mouths and say something so that they can get their 15 minutes of fame. Who's talking about Yahya Bello, whatever his name is? If he didn't say something wrong, we will not be talking about him. right? So they come out and say something crazy so that we all can talk about them. The Kogi State governors came and said Corona does not exist.
It's the same guy.
It's the same. Oh, it's the same guy. Oh, so why are we talking? That man is a waste of time. Why are we talking about him?
Tunde,
It's our time talking about it.
Tunde, thank you very much. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, it's a waste of time because he came out the other time and said that the vaccine, Corona is here to kill you. It does not exist. These people should not worry. Blah, 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 blah. The man, he just wants 15 minutes of fame. So let's go and talk about people that are making impact and leave that man alone where he is, please. He's a governor. He will get that vaccine in closed door. That's and tell his people that don't take it. You know? That's what they do, you know. So please do not listen to them. If you have the opportunity, get the vaccine. If you don't have the opportunity, put on your mask, my brother and sister. Protect yourself. Leave these people alone. Yes.
You see what happened in the United States?
Yes.
They started with healthcare workers.
Yes.
Healthcare workers, essential workers, taking the vaccine.
Yes.
Why don't they do the same thing in Nigeria?
We don't have the structure.
I think they started with a doctor.
No. Yes.
We have
right now. They started with them. They started with the frontline
doctor yesterday.
What did I tell you? I said this guy is a minister in waiting under this.
No, Tunde, come on. No.
You ask a question.
No, you see, the thing is this: we don't want to go back to our previous tapes. We don't want to go back to our previous tapes. So we know all about those states and all that. So we're not going to get into that. Tunde, you will be my witness. But the thing is this. Let the truth be said. Okay, number one, I agree. Nigeria is in a total mess. Governor Bello or whatever, the man is a liar. We don't have to listen to him. Tunde just said, the guy would believe me, he would take this medication, he would take this vaccine. So we're not going to even talk about it. But the thing is this is what happens. You know, I mean, government people, even here in the United States, we've had a lot of people say things like this that this man is saying. Okay? I mean, we all know that. We all know that. There's a lot of people here, some of these government officials talk about, you know, what is going on in Texas and all the Republican states now. They're coming out, they just want to mess up or whatever. So you got to have people in government that will always talk like this. You know, the thing is let people, you know, think for themselves, because this is a decision you can make for yourself. The governor will not make it for you. This is your life. You know, no senator will make it for you. If you think your life is important to you and you understand about what goes on, you're going to get the shot. If you think, you live for whatever, Governor Bello, whatever his name is,
please.
Then we shouldn't take that man serious. You know, I mean,
history talk about important things, because I don't consider that man. He's
has shown that.
I know. I know a lot of Nigerians are ready to take the vaccine. We just pray that, bless you. We just pray that the government will do the right thing by giving it out and by considering the citizens, as their priority and not their own selfish interest. And why all these things keeps happening when it comes to making fake vaccine, because T mentioned it the other time. Unfortunately, this is the time we actually needed late Dora Akuluyi. We know the section of us in Nigeria that are specialists when it comes to adulterating things. We know. I wouldn't want to mention the particular ethnic group in Nigeria that specializes in duplicating and making fake drugs and stuff like that. We can only appeal to them, and appeal will not even work. You can only appeal to people with conscience. You can't appeal to people that doesn't care, that just want to make money in their pocket. Government should stand firm. NAFDAC should stand firm and track all these things to make sure that fake vaccine do not come out. I hope they too will not compromise, because when that woman was there at that time, she never compromised. We knew what happened in Nigeria at that time. Unfortunately, we don't even have another Dora Akuluyi in Nigeria. But they should try, because this thing involves lives. We have lost a lot of lives by fake drugs and all those things, fake things. So this is vaccine that immediately you give it to anybody. If it's fake, the person will die. These people should please, they shouldn't do that. Government should stand and make sure that the department that handles things like that, they should work on them so that, you know, they won't. Because if you are frustrated, you needed to take the vaccine and somebody told you, oh, that guy is a pharmacist, he has it, you go there to go take it. People are naive and people just want to protect themselves. You know, why do people buy fake medications? They can just walk into any chemist, not pharmaceutical company, store. They will go to a chemist for a non-entity guy that will just open something somewhere and go there and buy medication. Nobody to even check them. So we can only appeal to our government to do what is right so that they don't produce fake vaccines in Nigeria.
Yes, so also on FYI, Dr. Olorunbe Mamura, who is the State Health Minister for State Health, also came out to say that even though you get your COVID vaccine outside of Nigeria, upon arrival into Nigeria, you will be tested. So even though you have your card that says you have been, you've gotten your vaccine, if you travel to Nigeria, you will be tested. And
Tunde.
Yes.
That is another way to drain people.
That's
to siphon money from people.
That is who we are.
You are entering Nigeria with a valid card stating that you got the vaccine, and some people, some official will tell you you have to go for another. Nigeria, United States is not like Nigeria. It's not like Africa where people get fake stuff. Mm-hmm. But if nobody is going to give you a card in the United States stating that you got COVID when you didn't get COVID. So I don't understand the rationale behind what they're trying to do. I think this is another way. This is another snake oil mentality of trying to siphon money from people coming from the United States.
Exactly. You just mentioned it. You say you don't know the rationale. Right now, you just gave us the answer to that. That is just the rationale. Yes, that is just the answer. Anything that I don't know. The only thing we know how to do in that country is how to siphon people. And all this money they are taking from people, what are they using it for? We can't see. Some people will sit on their butt and embezzle the money with just pen and paper. Just with their pen and paper. That is the problem we have. People are dying out there. For crying out, what are they doing? Are they testing people? It's true. And you guys you're concerned about people that are coming from advanced country where things are done, the regulation is there. They're doing the right thing. And you guys are still subjecting them to you got to test yourself before you come into the country. How about people out there? Are they testing them?
It is amazing that they are able to set up testing centers at the airports, but they can't set up testing centers.
That's what we're saying. It's sad.
Within the community, they can't set up testing centers, but they will set it up at the airport because they know you have come, you want to enter, you want to. So you have no choice now. You pay that 50,000 naira there at the airport so you can go. And guess what? You pay the 50,000 there and you go. There are reports of people paying less than 50,000 and getting results that they are negative.
So what are we talking about here?
Okay.
When are we going to get out of this issue? When are we going to get out of this place?
Let's look at it again from another angle. The thing is this: Nigerians, every time you create a position or create anything for Nigeria, just to make money. I mean, too much. I don't know, whatever they do. But the thing is this: I think as time goes on, right now, not everybody that is coming into Nigeria has taken shots. So they will not. I mean, yeah, you can have your certificate or whatever, but I think they will stop that. I mean, at some point they will. At some point they will.
Yeah, but before they will, my problem, I don't care if Nigeria is making money. I don't want Nigeria to be bankrupt. But when you make the money, what do you do with it?
And that is the question. What do they do with the money?
You cannot set up test sets. You send children to school. There are are you providing masks and hand sanitizers in the school for them? Are you social distancing in the school?
Nothing.
In the local government health centers, the state clinics, the federal government clinics, do you have testing centers?
No.
Over here, you can go. I can drive 5 or 10 minutes from my house. I get a testing center.
Yeah.
If I go another 10, 15 minutes, there's another testing center.
Yes.
We don't have that. So if we have to pay, okay, I don't mind. I'll pay the 50,000 naira. You know, it's not going to kill me. But what are you doing with the money? What are you doing? Why is that your point of testing? Nigerians that are not traveling, are they not contracting corona?
That's where I'm going.
I can come in without corona and pick corona up in Nigeria on my way back. You're not testing them.
See, I've heard about a lot of Nigerians that nothing happened to them when they were here. When they go home, they come back to you and die.
Yes.
A lot of them, they contracted the virus back home. And what are you people talking about?
You're not testing them.
I don't know how I'm going to be in support of the government we have. I can never be in support of them because I've not seen anything positive that they have done.
That is
the roads are bad, the healthcare system is shambles, everything is not working right in that country. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, that's going to lead us into this issue of this Fulani headsmen. Now, the thing that is going on now is that to give them this, just like Charles, we have a new minister now. Sheikh Gomi is a negotiation minister with his negotiation minister with the Fulanis.
Fulani bandits.
Yeah, they should be Fulani bandits, exactly. They should be,
what's a good name?
They should be forgiven, and we should accept them. And you know, amidst all these problems, they have come into people's homes, raped people's wives, destroyed people's homes, burnt down people's farms, people's livelihood. Do you know how hard it is to farm in Nigeria? It is not mechanized farming. It's hard labor.
No.
So they have planted their yams and everything, their crops, and then you bring your cows and then eat up the food and bring their wife and children. Now Sheikh Gomi come out and said that we should, after they first negotiated that they wanted some millions, 450 millions. Billions.
What are you talking about, millions?
These are bandits. These are terrorists as far as I'm concerned. They label them bandits. I call them terrorists because there's no difference. Anybody that can carry a gun and shoot people and cause all this kind of havoc is a terrorist. You're either international or you're local. And as far as I'm concerned, these guys look like they are international terrorists. You know? Okay. They have come into Nigeria and created all these atrocities. Oh, they want 450 billion. You travel home, they kidnap you on Lagos or a road, they kill you. They killed Mr. Abud not too long ago, Chief Abud not too long ago. Lagos or a road is not the first one. You see, the government didn't do nothing about that. They give them money. Oh, give them amnesty. Oh, don't make trouble. You embolden them when you do that. I've not seen the country where the government negotiates with terrorists. How many are the terrorists? I do not. Nigeria is the first country I see you negotiate with terrorists. They say give us 1 billion, you give them 1 billion. Tomorrow they will ask for 5 billion. It will never stop. And
that's why they're asking for 400 something billion.
That's what they ask for 400. How many cows? If they sell those cows that they have, would they ever make 450 billion? And they can't even count it. How are we sure that Sheikh Gomi is not getting a percentage out of the money to start with? Because how can Sheikh Gomi know where the Fulanis are and Nigerian army don't know where they are and they can't find them? How can he know where Boko Haram is and Nigerian army cannot find Boko Haram or Nigerian security force can't find Boko Haram in Sambisa? There's something going on funny here. One of the school girls that was kidnapped in the last kidnap that was done, one of the girls that was kidnapped came out and said, my classmate's father was one of the bandits. My classmate's father was one of the bandits. So what are we talking about here? You know?
See, if we're talking about all this, in quotes, the bandits in Nigeria.
Yes.
How did they originate? People in government are saying, and I believe them, that this thing started when the president wanted to be, when he was campaigning. They were
imported into the country.
They were imported from all these neighboring countries in Africa, and they brought them in, thinking that he might lose the election so that they can use them. And they kept them in the bush, in the forest, not even bush, in the forest, feeding them, giving them money, empower them, give them ammunitions. And when he won the election, they abandoned them. They did not take them back to where they took them from. And that is the origination of this thing. Right now, it has gone beyond what we can tell. And these people came out to say what they're doing right now is just the first phase. That they are targeting the villages is the first phase. That the second phase is coming. And the third phase will come where they will now, come into big cities. Come into the real state, big cities, and they will maim people, they will kill them. And they can do it because these people are planning every day. Unfortunately, I can boldly say that our president is part of these people. We have a president since he left office when he was in the army. He has never attended any course. He has never gone back to school. He has never delivered any message. He never wrote a book. What was he doing? He was running farm in his village. I don't believe that is the best person we can have as the president. Nigeria is not moving forward. It's retrogressing. But we have found ourselves in this situation. Right now, they have moved to Lagos State. They kidnapped one guy, so they posted it in his farm. So if you live abroad, you can't even go to your country to invest. You'll be scared. You'll be scared because they're going to kidnap, they're going to kill. Even people that are there, they are killing them every day. And government is not saying nothing about it. Do you know how many lives that were lost in Nigeria? Genocide that happened in Nigeria. In my wildest dream, I never believed something like that can happen in my beautiful country where I grew up.
It is.
I never believed such a thing can happen.
Yes,
but right now it's so scary. It's so dehumanizing. In fact, I don't know how. Anytime I think about Nigeria, I have a headache because I keep wondering how did we get to this level in this country? Because we've been recycled by the old fools that they are not ready to leave the power, and they are not even doing the right thing.
No, it's very unfortunate, Queen, that.
Do they have the kind of wealth we have? But they have just one person that turned Dubai to a mega city that all over the world people go to. Nigeria is very rich. There's nothing we don't have. But how are we utilizing it? And by the time they open their mouth, they say the colonial is all those white people. No, we are the ones doing ourselves.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That is why I always want you on the show, because when you are not here, I carry the burden. What you are doing now, that is what I do when you are not here. And you see that minister, there's a minister sitting on this show.
Now he's talking like Governor Bello. Now he's talking like Governor Bello.
Honorable Minister, the man in red. I admire you, and I love your inputs each time. But when you bend to this side, you have to try and see someone that will bend to this side. All of us will not be in the same lane.
Yes,
so, my honorable minister, I'm enjoying you.
It is very.
Say something that will take you up.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that. Let me do that. We have been listening to you.
Sorry, Mr. Charles, that we have to. Nigeria finds itself in this situation. And I know things are not going to go smoothly every day. Things don't go smoothly every day. Even with here in America, America has its own issues. Things don't go smoothly. But what helps is when your government reacts simultaneously. That helps. When this started last year, we had nothing. I was saying, welcome, Mr. President. That was the last time I saw him. Before these things happened. We had nothing from the president, from nobody, that this is the action we're going to take, this is what we're going to do. We had nothing. Lives were lost, properties were lost, everything, all these calamities happened. We had nothing. Oh, they said he didn't know, he didn't hear about it. But when coronavirus vaccine came to Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja, he heard about it. He heard about that one. It is amazing. Then they come up with, once we don't hear nothing, defense minister come up and say, everybody carry AK-47.
Yes, they're protecting themselves.
Yes, and protect yourself.
In a country where license is not being granted to people to carry gun?
Yes, and then, no, after that, the president came out and said, shoot anybody that's carrying AK-47. Now tell me, where do you want, should I listen to? Defense say carry AK-47. President says shoot person carrying AK-47. Where are we going?
We don't know where we're going. Mr. C, do you know why? Do you know why? The governments have been silent about this issue. No said anything about it. What this issue of they coming out to say something was this issue of Sunday Igboho, when the guy took it upon himself to say, I'm going to about my people. That was when government started talking, because they know that they're not going to take nonsense.
Yes.
When you have something to protect you, you have your government to protect you, and you're being protected, and you're seeing that this is death, you will react. And that was what the guy did. The government did not listen. They've been killing people, they all sorts of things. Of course, your governor, your beautiful governor that you don't want to hear his name or hear his voice, the man has been shouting.
Yes.
Obviously, because this thing started in Kogi State. They almost finished Kogi State indigents. The man had been shouting and they've been talking. Nobody said nothing. Nobody listened to him. Aside from the fact that they're killing people up now. The Christian settlement in up north, they were killing them. Nothing was said. Nothing was done. Not until when this guy came out to say, okay, we're not going to take this. We're going to chase you people out of our land.
Yes.
So who is empowering them? I saw a video. They captured one guy. The guy said he doesn't know anything about gun. That it was government that gave it to them.
Yes.
That the only thing he knows is cow. That he has never seen gun before. But they gave them guns. To do what? They must have, you know, the way these people sack their subjects, because they don't allow them to be educated. They do not allow them to be enlightened. So they use them as mercenaries. The rich among them, that's what they use them for. And it's unfortunate that at this jet age, in this generation we are, some people are still being subject for that. I heard that, you know, when people are talking, they tell you, okay, down south here, if you see any Sabo, that is where they have all this northern people settlement. When you go to that place, the Hausa people, their head will be a Fulani person. You know, over the Hausa person, they have suppressed them, and that has been ongoing for a long time. The Hausa people cannot talk. A Fulani person must head them, must be their spokesperson. They can't do that to us. They can't try that down south. We don't want them. So when you get to Sabo, you will see yes, you see the sheikh is a Fulani person. This may have been ongoing for over how many years. They know what they're doing, but they cannot succeed. They can't succeed. The only thing is, it's unfortunate that, you know, well, all of us can be together. We can have one accord, but we're going to try our best. If we need to move for people to go, let them sit on the round table. Obasanjo came out to release a statement to the president about security in Nigeria. That was the former president of the country. He's part of it. He knows what is going on. All of them know what is going on. What are they doing about it? The innocent blood that has been shed in Nigeria is too much. Innocent children's blood, old people, it's too much. And I don't know why we're enjoying this. When the military were heading us, it wasn't like this. The politicians are just crap. I'm telling you, they destroyed that country. And who are the politicians? The former people that were in army and brought themselves back, they're still ruling us. These are people that have been in government since maybe age 22 or 23. And they're still there at age 80 something. They don't want to leave the place. These are people that they make money, they have good education, government, the same country sponsored them to become somebody. And now you're bringing the country. Are they not ashamed? And now they're bringing the country down. For what?
It is...
Tunde.
Yes.
Let me help Queen here. I know Queen is very, very upset right now, and you have every right to be. But whatever is going on in Nigeria about these Fulani people is so crazy that you don't even know. Listen to what he just said before. This Gumi, whatever his name is, came out asking that they give them amnesty, right?
Yes.
And again, either the senators or some of these prominent men came out and told us how these guys came to Nigeria in the first place.
Yes.
Okay? And all this, probably call this an allegation, but there has not been any investigation to find out this. Are you asking for amnesty for them to become Nigerians? Or are you asking for amnesty for them to leave? I mean,
people. Yes.
So I don't even know what they are asking for.
In the first place.
If the allegation is that they brought them in from somewhere, they are not Nigerians in the first place. Mm-hmm. So now, why are they asking for this? And you see? And then the president says, shoot aside. The other person says, own a gun. I mean, what really is going on? The only thing I know for now is that, like Queen said, Fulani already understand they're not going to win this war. They might stick it down in the north, and that's as far as they go. And don't forget also, there's these Fulanis that, I mean, rightly said, there's two Fulanis here. One is the right one, those are the cow henchman, and then the one they so-called, I don't know what bandit. If a criminal is not a bandit, I don't know what it's called. But the bandits are the one that are the problem here. Mm-hmm. One of the right Fulanis, well, some of them said he has never known what's going on with gun. All he knows about in his life is cow.
Yes.
Don't let us use words.
Right.
Don't let us use words to diminish who they are. They are terrorists.
So the thing is this:
anybody that inflicts terror on people is a terrorist. They are terrorists, period.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt. I saw my one of the interview of my lovely governor Otum. Is that Otum or something?
Yes, Samuel Otum.
The man just you see, the thing is this is I don't know why Nigerians are not listening. I don't know why the governments are not listening. Because if you listen to that interview, it was very clear, simple. You know, you find a group of people. You are bombing them for trying to save life of other people. And the ones that you should be bombing are the ones that are killing people.
Yes.
I mean, you see, the thing is this. I hope some people are listening. Our fans listening, please call in. Let them come in and just, those people that are on the ground, we need to know what you guys are thinking, you know, what you guys are saying, and exactly what is going on in your area. Please.
Yes, the line is open. Number to call is 1-844-404-7200. Once again, the number is 1-844-404-7200. So, like we've been saying, it is very, very. If you commit a crime, you should face the consequences of the crime. The people that did EndSARS, which was a legitimate protest, because we are in a democracy. If we are not in a democracy, maybe it's a military reference, okay, you can do martial law, whatever. In a democratic country, in a democratic environment, people have a right to say, no, I do not agree. So if they say no, they do not agree, you lock them up. You say they are inciting the public or whatever, you come up with some kind of and lock them up. Now, Fulani headsmen carry gun and shoot people. You say we should give them amnesty. How do you balance that judgment? How do you balance that?
Thank you.
How do you balance that? People died for EndSARS.
Yeah.
The problem of EndSARS are still incumbent in Nigeria today.
And nothing is there.
You have not done nothing at all. You're compensating people with money. Money does not solve the problem. It does not. Because the problem of EndSARS is still there. Unemployment is still there. Education is still backwards. Health is still backwards. The Nigerian still fends for himself. Basic amenities are not provided by the government.
Nothing.
Our lawmakers.
The issues that started the EndSARS, they are still there. And they're going to keep coming up until they are addressed. Now you talk about a Fulani headsman that has killed, raped, done all kinds of atrocities. Do you know what it is for a woman to be raped?
And killed.
Do you understand what it is for a woman to be raped? Do you understand what it is for a wife to be raped in the presence of the husband? Understand that. You come up and say that you give them amnesty. She should be raped, so you will know what kind of nonsense talk is that?
Tunde.
Do you understand these things? It's very annoying.
Tunde.
A country that has a constitution. If you commit a crime, this is the law. We have to follow the rule of law. They have committed a crime.
Where are the laws?
He has committed a crime. He knows where they are. He goes to talk. He negotiates for them. He goes to talk to them.
See.
So he knows where they are. So if they have committed a crime, let us deal with the crime they have committed first.
There is no crime. They're not seen any crime. Mr. Adodo, you
have not seen any crime.
They're not seen any. Mr. Adodo.
Yes. What I'm trying to add again is the fact that there was a food blockade of the South.
Yes.
The non-dinner amalgamated whatever, where Nigerian amalgamated whatever food and life. Okay, to deprive the South of food.
Yes.
They quickly made a U-turn because their economy was tanking.
Yeah, because the cows are eating the tomatoes.
Yeah, and now they are coming up with some form of demand, some demands to the federal government in the tone of billions of naira that they lost a lot. Look at the people that are complaining about loss. The South has been losing.
Exactly.
The South has been losing for years.
For years.
And nobody, even our leaders are not even talking about, a deal to get something back.
Yes.
You understand? And these people are coming up asking for a deal.
Do they even listen to them?
You understand? Asking for demand. You have the right to ask for something where your people have been killing people, and people are giving them audience. Fani Kayode and Yaya Bello again. They are the negotiator in chiefs. You understand? Fani Kayode is coming from the south to talk for the south. I don't think he's talking for the south, as a matter of fact. And Bello is talking for the north. They said they have sent a ministry to the presidency to do something about it. You understand? And they are demanding billions of naira from the government to compensate them for their loss. So who is taking care of the South for all the losses?
Nobody.
I saw the press conference, which Fani Kayode and Gomi was the ones you're talking about. I saw the conference, and then what struck me in that press conference was the fact that the man is talking about the price of goats. The price of goats would have gone up to this amount if not for this. So God should help us. We should pray that this should work. You're talking about the price of goats. People lost their lives, for God's sake. Are you kidding me? You're talking about the price of goods. And I do not know who chose Fani Kayode to talk about, to represent anybody. There are certain people that I listen to in Nigeria, and there are certain people that are just not worth my time. He's one of them.
Yes.
I don't. When he comes on, I just move on.
Yes.
So he's one of them. So whatever comes out of his mouth and all that, I don't take him seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I don't take him. So I don't understand what we're talking. The whole press conference you're talking about, the price of goods would have gone up to whatever 150,000 if not for this negotiation. You're talking about price of goods. What about that little child that the parents were killed?
That's a joke.
What about that little child that lost a father, lost a mother, lost family?
A whole
village man that lost his entire farm.
Yes.
What are you talking about? Why did they eat their goats now in the north? They block the road. Or why don't they eat the tomatoes? Now they're bringing it back and they're asking us for money. What is the issue of negotiation? Here and there. It all started with these kidnappers. They ask you for this, you give them this. So that is power, and that is why they can organize. And that is why the father of a classmate can call a couple of people together. Let us go and kidnap them and ask for money. They'll give us money. And they kidnap 300 students. Come on now.
Did they not kidnap?
Misplaced priorities.
Did they not kidnap in your president's village when he was
while he was there?
While he was there, did they not kidnap? What are we talking about?
The funny thing, Tunde, I don't know if we missed this or not. Another question that I have for this government. I mean, I think one of our problems are the lawmakers. First of all these things they are hearing, they are not.
Do you have lawmakers?
They are not setting up any investigations and all that to see what's going on, and they have the right to do that, you know. But the thing is why is these bandits asking that they negotiate with the president? Why?
The lawmakers you just mentioned now, how many of them, after they might have saw them in the first day, how many of them go to see? They do not show their faces. Meaning that the only thing why they are there is to just make money. Do they care?
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's only in Nigeria that people will be fighting not to leave his post. As a senator or House of Rep or whatever, or governor, you become a governor, you go back to become a minister, you come back again to become the governor. And you see them, they're looking so robust and beautiful. Because they're not look at them here, when they say, by the time they're going, you see the hair is great because they will work with their hands. They will even have them come back and then say, I'm done, thank you, let me go and yes, but our own country, I don't know, it's a shame. And the people, this generation, they are trying their best to take this government from all this old jackass. But they are suppressing them with their own power. The number of police and army that they will bring out when they are doing their peaceful protest, why can't they do that by protecting people? Now they moved to Lagos. Kidnapping has gone into Lagos. So what are we talking about here? It's gone. That country is finished. If they can kidnap, if they can start kidnapping people's farms in Lagos, forget it. No way to save anymore.
We have a caller.
Okay.
Oh, we have a caller. Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, this is Ayo Adisa calling from Ibadan, Nigeria.
How are you, Mr. Adisa?
I'm very fine. Thank you once again for tonight, for being the voice of the voiceless. May your I want to quickly commend the Queen for the great submission. These people, they have been rotating power, changing the betting amongst themselves for donkey years. It's high time we change them. That is, we need to inject fresh blood.
Oh, Mr. Adisa, you're breaking up.
It's a service.
Yes.
As usual. As usual.
Yes, Mr. Adisa, you're breaking up. I don't know if you can still hear us or not.
Yeah, his call dropped.
His call dropped. Oh, okay.
Mr. Adisa, Tunde.
Yes.
Mr. Adisa is a very intelligent human being.
Yes, you can. Look,
very intelligent.
We are blessed in Nigeria.
Yes,
we are. We are.
We have smart people. We have natural resources. We have beautiful people. We are blessed in Nigeria. The only thing we lack is just that government. It's just somebody to sit down and know how to put things together.
I'm telling you.
That's all we lack. We were talking about National Assembly people not too long ago. They go. Have you seen National Assembly when they're in session?
Yes.
They'll be sleeping
in the United States. They are sitting down sleeping in the National Assembly.
Yes.
If they are not sleeping, when a member is saying something,
they are walking around.
They are walking around.
And
unfortunately, is saying is not important to them.
Walking around, shaking hands and greeting.
Shaking hands and making the next deal.
Because if you want to use the bathroom, that's a different story. They're just walking around, greeting themselves while somebody is presenting emotion on the floor.
Yes. And when someone is trying to make a good point, somebody will walk past and say, small, oh, don't say something that's too much. Are we serious at all?
I just told you guys, the problem we have is our lawmakers. And honestly, I mean, the problem, I looked at it, 96% of them are that become a governor, senator, minister, Just check. There's none of them there that have not done 4 years.
We don't have, Mr. Charles, we don't have lawmakers. We do not have lawmakers.
That is very, very bad, man.
And it's a shame that, you know, in a giant of Africa, Loriro, like that man said, that's a line, Loriro, that we call ourselves giants of Africa, and we're not even crawling, we're sitting down. We're sitting down. The country that was moving, all of a sudden, they're sitting down.
No, start going backwards.
Believe
me.
They sat down. They're not.
Believe me. If we are sitting since 1970, the life was better then than now.
Yes. And we have a generation that is so blessed. When I go on Instagram, when I see the talents we have in Nigeria,
are you kidding me?
Oh Lord! At times I love to read the comment. Those figures say, "Oh, Nigeria needs to be on Netflix for people to watch." We have selected people in Nigeria, best brains in Nigeria. But what is government doing to help them? Someone will come up with a beautiful idea. They're not going to look at it. If you look at all these car manufacturing companies, you see Nigerians there that are heading them. And we have the same set of people back home. One guy built an helicopter. Set of some guys in Unilag, they built an helicopter. A whole lot of people doing great things. But unfortunately, the opportunity we have in advanced country, although I don't like to compare America to Nigeria because America has been on for a long time.
Please don't. Thank you.
Yeah, they too went through their own teething, period. But that was then. The generation then is different from now. Yeah. This generation moves faster and they are technologically inclined. Why can't they make use of what we have, the good people we have in that country, to make it better? Where will you enjoy your money if your life is not safe and you call yourself a billionaire? Yeah. How will you enjoy your money?
The thing is this: why can't Nigeria have light? Why can't Nigeria have light? See, this is something I want to ask all these governments. Why just talk about water? Don't give us water. Don't give us security. Just give Nigeria 24 hours light and everything will work.
Our incoming minister in the house, we cannot have light. Do you know why? When Obasanjo was there, they called him Baba. I don't know the kind of Baba he is. He came out to say Nigeria cannot have light. Not in this generation. Do they know why? Dangote imports diesel. Himself and Femi Otedola don't need to start mentioning names on air, which is not good. By the time they took that out of them, you're killing their business. And these are the people that they leak their goods.
Then at some point, they got to be tired of all this money they are making.
Mr. Charles, these are the people that they believe they just sit on the table to just decide what will happen in that country. So somebody that is, that is sponsoring you, you wouldn't want to take food out of that person's table, and it's a shame. Because if that country is good, everybody will be happy. You will still make your money. You will still make your money. Imagine how much people are paying for internet, to buy data, to make calls. And we can afford this. Nigeria gives Ghana light. They supply them, they go, what? And we don't have in Nigeria. So we know what is happening, but I know one day, minus yesterday and today, the change will come.
Amen.
It's already there. It's already there. We got. I've always said that Nigeria will be better. And Fulanis will be dealt with. That's the main thing right now. They have to be dealt with, so they know that they cannot succeed with it, because that's the serious. This insecurity is one of the biggest problem right now. In as much as Nigeria need electricity.
The security,
everything you can think of, anything you can think of in the world, electricity will produce that for you.
Everything revolves around electricity.
Yes, it's a catalyst for development.
Everywhere is lighted, it takes care of security.
Yeah.
If you light every place, 24 hours. It
Yes.
takes care of security.
Yes.
There will be welders.
Mr.
There will be
Charles.
mechanics. There will
Yes.
be carpenters.
Yes. Few years back,
Small businesses, because that's what Nigeria doesn't have. You don't have that money to run generator for 360 days in order to produce one paper, one cup. That's what you produce with electricity that you run 360 days in a year. Produce nothing. You run out of business.
Mr. Charles, Cadbury was in Nigeria, in Agidigbi.
Yes.
Unilever, all of them, they moved out. They moved to Ghana.
Yes.
The whole of Agidigbi and Acme in Lagos State, there were factories there.
Yes.
All those factories, they turned to churches.
Yes.
They can't meet up. They bought them over and turned them to churches. A society that does not provide light, that does not provide education, that does not give basic amenities to its citizens. Other people will capitalize on those shortcomings and lure them and be siphoning the little they have. One time do I have to go to church in the morning here, afternoon I go to church, in the evening I go to church, by tomorrow I'm already in this vigil shaking my head. There's no wish anywhere, but we don't have a good God. We don't have a system. The system is lacking, and that is what is going on.
Correct.
As a graduate, you don't have a job. For years, you're sitting down back home, and you see your mate that is a minister's son or daughter spending money anyhow. That is the society we belong in. And I pray for this generation. They're trying, but they're trying to suppress them because they're doing everything to dehumanize them. When they come out to do a piece of, they take them, they tell them to take off their clothes, they put them in Black Maria just to suppress them, to have this, to have this stupid mentality that if I go out tomorrow, I'm not safe. That's what they are doing to them. And for how long will it continue? We are destroying that country. That country is being destroyed. Do we have anywhere to go to? When the bandits is over, you see another thing will surface.
Oh yeah, it's always the case, So it's sad. We don't have lawmakers that don't even understand what is the rule of law. So
you have another caller.
Yes, caller, where you're on the line.
Yeah, good evening. It's me. I'm sorry, I've been happening with a very bad network tonight.
As
So I've been
usual.
moving up and down.
Oh.
Yes,
This
go
is
ahead.
Ayo Adisa again.
Yes, I
Okay.
understand.
I'm always happy listening, joining this show, because you are, by the day, you are resuscitating my hope that one day, while I'm alive, we'll have a better Nigeria. By God.
Amen.
If there are people that are still voicing out and they're agitating, saying things that can help the country like this, then there's a glimpse of hope. But one thing that I really want to continue to hammer on is the injection of fresh blood into our political system.
Exactly.
Brother. Now, I wrote an article in 2014 saying, analyzing the people that were in power. Mamangatuko was there in 1980s. He was the governor of the old Gongola state. As of 2014, while I was writing the article, he was still the national chairman of the ruling party.
Yes.
All of them, Chief Olagushoye Oyinlola was the governor of Lagos State in the 80s. And as of 2007 to 2014, he was still the governor in Osun State.
Yes.
These are issues. They keep on recycling power among themselves. So in the year 2014, I made a research to check out the list of the commissioner for youths in Nigeria. The youngest was around 50 or 60 as at that time. The youngest. That means we are not getting it right. Let's keep. I want to thank you for bringing issues on this platform. Let's keep agitating for injection of fresh blood into our system. The new Nigeria is possible. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Ayo, Mr. Adisabe, please, before you go, please put this number down, 202-913-8659.
He hung up. I don't think he knew to stay on.
Okay, I'll get his number.
He probably listen. He probably listening too if you talk to him. He's watching the show. So go ahead and finish what you want to say, Queen.
No, I just wanted to give the number out, the African Voices number, so that we can talk to him after the show.
Oh, okay.
The thing is this. It's, you know, I think Nigerians can do that. If we can inject the young blood into our system. But the thing is this. It's going to take that politics of hunger away. They're going to understand that. Because, yes, believe me, I know everybody will say, oh, these people, they rig the election or that. You can only rig by so much. You can only, Nigerians have to believe in this. Yes, you can only rig to so much number. If you guys stop taking money from them to vote for them, and then you find that young man, I'm glad this coming election, you're going to find some people that are not a part of these two political parties that are just recycling themselves from this party to that party and all that. You know, there's a lot of these young men that are outside these parties. They don't have money, but their name is there on the ballot. You know, they have to vote for them. They have to stop taking 1,500 naira and all this bag of rice, which some of them are already putting out there even before the election.
Yes.
That's the only way. Yeah, are they going to rig it? They will try to rig it. But guess what? If there's only 3,000 people that are registered for that particular position, and then 2,005 went and voted for the new blood, they can't rig that number. They will not rig to that number. But they will have, listen, Nigeria, they will rig the election. But guess what? I just give you an example. 3,000 people register for that particular location. Okay? And if only 200 voted for these old people, whatever, they cannot rig that 2,800 left. It will be very hard for them. By the time they keep rigging that number, they will still lose.
Yes. My honorable minister, and that's why I love this generation of speak ups, the Sorosoke. They too, they are having their plans. And yes. I admire them that they were able to, you know, educate the older generation, the market women, the illiterates, that this is what is going on. How many times have these people come to deceive you, and what did you gain out of it? I mean, different. Take the money from them, but do not vote for them, because you can't trade your life for 4 years for just 2,000 naira. That is less than how many dollars? You can't trade your life for that. Take their money and bullshit them. Do not vote for them. It's going to change. They too, they are planning. And, you know, when things like this is going to happen, they need people to sponsor them. They need people to be in their support. But we will get there. It's not going to continue like this.
Queen.
We're going to help them. We're going to help those young men that wants to get exposed there. This is a platform for them for free. You know, I don't know how, but I know they've already registered with INEC. I think I saw something like that, right?
Yeah, I think so. I
Queen.
think so. Yes, sir.
The truth of the matter is this. There are so many ways to rig elections in Nigeria.
I know. Mm-hmm.
You have
there are
another
so
caller.
many ways. Okay.
Caller, you on the air with African Voices Radio, the David Adodo Show. Hello?
Oh, go ahead, please.
Okay. It's Winifred Mokime.
Oh, Miss Winifred, how are you?
I'm very fine. Okay. Today you guys have said a lot of things, and I actually want to appreciate the woman in your midst. You know, she's talking from her heart, and at a time she's peace talking, and I like that kind of women. You know, they are the kind of people that when they are talking, they don't care of the next person's reaction. So far, they're not doing anything that is detrimental to the next person. I so much appreciate her.
Thank you.
I appreciate you, Ma.
Thank you, Miss Winifred. Thank you.
Again, in Nigeria, it's not that the South governors don't know what is happening, or they don't have mouth to speak. The fact is that they've eaten away their conscience. They've allowed them. They go. Yes. The other people have allowed them to eat and eat and eat away their mouth. Their mouth is full of food, so they cannot speak. So, when somebody's mouth is full of food, when you speak, it shocks you.
It shocks, yes.
That's exactly what is happening. Come to think of it now, this man, what is it? This Lagos State former governor.
Ambode.
What is they calling him again?
The Ambode.
Okay. Yes, no, it's not Ambode. This
Fashola.
Fashola.
Yes.
Tinubu.
It
should be Fashola. That's the minister.
Asiwaju.
Yeah, Tinubu.
Yes. So, he's aspiring for presidency in 2023.
Yes.
Yeah, so, from everything happening now, he's aspiring for presidency in 2023. So, you see what's happening now. They want to open his file.
Yes.
For the money that he embezzled years back. Yes, they want to open the file. So, and you know what that means? When they open his file, that automatically will disqualify him.
Yes.
And thereby giving the Northerners the presidency again. And that's exactly the state of South personalities. They don't want to talk because once you talk, they will remember the day they allow you to eat money. They will go and bring it out. And that is why South is like this and will continue to be like this.
Hey.
We don't know what to do. We that are at the grassroots. Because you need...
We lose her?
I think we'll drop. But the thing is this. What my friend is saying is true. But guess what? If that thing is like the way if the thing is zoned to South, okay? If Tinubu doesn't make it, someone else has to represent the South. They cannot take it back.
Yeah, but understand this though, Mr. Charles. They're saying the South has 8. The North and the North too 8. So if they are digging you dig them up too.
Exactly.
That's the whole thing. That's what I don't understand here. So, but all I'm saying is, in her own defense, like I don't believe in zoning. I mean, but that's where Nigerian system is working right now.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do about it. But if that thing is under the APC, if it is zoned to the South, the fact that they're digging something against Tinubu does not mean that another South cannot take that position.
Of course,
another candidate zone it back to them. Yes.
Of course, another candidate to rise. As a matter of fact,
I don't think that Tinubu have also earned that position. It hasn't been that the Tinubu himself is not that clean.
Mr. Charles, for you to even say he doesn't earn the position, what is he looking for? How old is this man?
What does he want?
Queen.
How old is this man? What are they looking for?
What does he want?
Yes, sir.
Queen and Tunde and Charles, with all due respect, you guys should leave Tinubu alone. Tinubu is not as bad as Buhari that you have there. Why is it that when it comes to South, you guys are always picking bones with people that can represent us?
No.
Let me finish.
Can
I finish?
Yes. Finish.
Tell me any Nigerian that is not corrupt.
No.
Listen, let me finish, please. Can you just give me? Tell me the average Nigerian that is not corrupt, that is going to come to the presidency right now. Who is it? El-Rufai that the Northerners are trying to support. I even had that Bello is trying to run for the presidency. Who is it? People in this Southeast. Nigerians are corrupt, true and true. So we should not be picking bones. We should not be picking bones. Even there's Soludo. Yes.
CBN.
Yes. No. Fani Kayode. They are all corrupt. He was minister for aviation.
Okay.
Tell me he's not corrupt. You understand? So anybody that is coming, since they all have skeleton in their combat, anybody that is coming to do something good, we know anybody better than any other person other than Buhari is what we need right now.
Okay.
Tinubu can play that.
Can I answer you?
Tinubu can be an effective president. in
Can
Nigeria.
I answer? Can I answer your question?
Let me finish. The way he transformed Lagos State, that man can transform Nigeria. Let us all rally around Tinubu. Understand? Because anybody that you bring from the south is as corrupt as Tinubu. Even a wicked that is there in Rivers is a corrupt human being. If they want to start to do investigation on him, you will see that he has stolen a lot of money. Okonwa from Delta State, he has stolen a lot of money. Who has he stolen money in Nigeria?
Okay. Can I
go ahead?
Okay. Yeah, okay. Tunde, let's get this. You see, you cannot eat your cake and have it back.
Correct.
Like you're sitting and saying that we have to get new blood into the system. And You're telling me, oh, because it's coming to the south or because it's that person. You see, we are now supporting something that we're saying that was wrong before. So, I mean,
who is the person? Who are
people? You're talking about this. Who was that? No, there's still some good Nigerians that have not tested this.
Mention their names now. Mention their names.
No, Mr. Charles, we can't start mentioning names. We
can't start mentioning names.
You just ask a question.
Cannot start mentioning names. But all I'm saying, you can't start mentioning them. But if we're here saying that these people have been recycled, he did how many years? 10 years of governorship, right?
No, 8 years.
8 years. Okay. And we are here talking about we cannot be recycling.
After the 8 years, what happened? Where has he served?
He has been in that government more than even the governor. He has more power than the governor of Lagos State.
What position is he holding, sir?
No, I mean, let's say, Mr.
Dave, he has the position to do anything that he's been doing wrong. It doesn't matter whether he sits there or not. It's in that system. If we are saying that system is corrupt, why are we? No. Listen, that's why you cannot eat your cake and have it back. No, you see, you are confusing people right now. You tell people that you are against.
Today, I'm not. No. I mean, Charles, I'm not.
No.
I'm just saying that there is nobody that is clean in Nigeria.
But you can't. No. Then you see, that's not right. That's not the right thing to say.
Charles, has this man been found in any court of law in Nigeria to have embezzled money?
How many people have been found? Tell me how many people have been found in that court of Nigeria.
No, if they have something against him, let them prove it out.
Then why are we saying that Nigerians are corrupt? Why are we saying it here? A lot of people haven't been found guilty.
Nigerians are corrupt. That doesn't mean because somebody is corrupt, he cannot do something good for the country.
Okay.
This is my take on it.
Buhari wasn't corrupt when he was trying to go. The same thing was said about him. How he turned out.
Buhari answer Mr. Adodo.
Buhari told us he has only one house. If you talk about he has only one house. He didn't have too many houses. He doesn't have that during his own time. But look at how he turned out.
We're not talking about Buhari and corruption. We are talking about incompetence with Buhari.
Sir,
we are talking about him being corrupt. We are talking about
go ahead.
Okay. Well, Mr. Adodo, you just asked us a question that we need to answer you. Fine, we don't want to talk about Tinubu, but we have a point. When we're talking about Nigeria, we know there are 3 major ethnic groups we have in Nigeria. One particular ethnic group, they believe that they are born to rule that country. Anything lesser than that, they revolt. Until they started rotating this thing, zoning it. That's a part. If we are now talking about, okay, somebody mentioned Tinubu. When he first said, okay, Tinubu want to go, for 2023 or whatever. Well, it might be a good candidate to you. It's fine. Everybody has different opinions of things. But what we are saying, must he come out to say he want to be the president?
What's wrong with that?
Sir,
we have the right to aspire. We have the right to aspire for any position.
When Fashola was the governor of Lagos State, there's one particular man, I've forgotten his name. He was an architect, an old man. He was the one that designed the whole of Lagos State, all the exit road, I've forgotten the names of those.
I can Google him. I know what you're talking about. Yes.
Exactly. He sat back to advise him on how to decongest traffic jam in Lagos State. He's still there. is an experienced man. All these are our old cargoes. All these are old people that they know how to run government. They can give chance to the younger generation and sit back and advise them because they know they are more articulate than them.
Queen, please let me ask a question. In the legislature that we have, the senators and the House of Rep, some of them are 30-something years old. They are youth, Sabi. These are the people. What are their contributions in the House of Rep? What are their contributions in the Senate?
Like what Winifred said. Like what Winifred said, and that what we know. We don't want to talk about these people because these people.
We are talking about Nigeria as an entity. I'm trying to tell you that we all have our problems, individual problems. The youth that you are agitating for. I mean, I have nothing wrong. I have nothing against the youths. I'm just telling you that they are also incompetent. We have them in the House of Rep. We have them as senators. Why are we talking that we don't have? Why are we have said it today on many occasions that we don't have lawmakers. They are there. I have people from my own district, from Edo State. We have senators from Edo State. We have House of Rep from Edo State. We have from Delta. What are these people saying in Abuja about the insecurity? They know that people are being killed every day.
Okay.
The Fulani herdsmen are carrying their weapons.
Okay, let me quickly.
What are these young people saying in Abuja?
Okay, when there was a time Theophilus Janjuma came out to say some years back, it has not gotten to this time that the country is no more safe anymore. He said if there is insecurity in the government, in the country, and it surpasses 2 weeks, that the sitting government has hand in it.
Yes.
So what are we talking about? They know the sitting government know what is going on. That means they have hand in it. So
that's what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying.
And
the House of Rep, the senators, they all know what is going on, but they're not speaking.
Population, sir, the population of the young people we have at House of Rep and Senate, what is the population?
It's not about the population. It's about.
There was a man that was trying to make a point. There was a man that was trying to make a point. The video is circulating, and somebody walked past him and saying, "Don't say much.
Have you heard of Senator Abiribe? Have you heard of Senator Abiribe? It's from the southeast. Abiribe. He's talking.
Abiribe. Yes, Abiribe, yes.
Yeah, he's one senator that keeps talking. That's how we got to know him.
Thank you.
If you tell me that somebody like that is coming for presidency, Dave, I can understand.
How many of them? That's the question. You see, listen, we have good people. Don't say, I know that if you go within that are lawmakers. We're talking about those lawmakers.
How many governors do we have in Nigeria, Charles?
So, my take is
Tunde, how many governors?
Nigeria have 37. Nigeria have 36 states. What are you asking for?
Okay. How many governors are talking about this terrorism right now? You just mentioned one governor, Samuel Otom of Benue. Which other governor is talking about this insecurity? Tell me.
There are some of them, I can't remember their names. There are not that many.
There are 36. I just mentioned one.
Thank you.
Who else can you talk about?
No, that's some of them. There's some of those what about Akerele? Whatever.
Let me. If
I can't remember his name, but his name is
Akerele.
Yes, thank you. So the thing is,
Ondo State.
Dave, thank you. That's what I'm saying here. We have few people among the bad eggs, and as a majority thing, those ones that you're not seeing, they are overshadowing them. Because there are many of them. That's why we should have more people like them.
Vote for me. Vote for me for Senate.
we know you are coming. We know we are coming. When you come, we know you are coming. Everybody knows that you are coming, and your time will come. The thing is, if you go there now,
we need somebody like you. Go
home. Oh no, the only thing is that there will be out of the 300 and something. That's about 2 or 3. You see. So we need more people. That's why we're saying we don't have to re-elect these older ones anymore. We don't have to.
I agree, and I agree with what Mr. Charles just said.
We don't have to. How can we get to that number? By stopping to re-elect them.
Yes. So, and I think that is what we need. That's where the focus to. We don't need to just limit ourselves to just 2 candidates. That was what happened between Buhari and Jonathan. That was all we had. So we went with Buhari, and that's where we are here today. So why do we limit ourselves to just 2 candidates? I'm sure there are going to be other candidates that are interested in running for the presidency as time goes on.
Even if they haven't had any posts before. Let them go try it.
Yes, they will declare their intentions. They will put out their manifesto, and they will look at it and they will see which way to go. But rightly, like Queen was saying, older generation should sit back and let people move forward. Because there is no idea, there's nothing that Tinubu wants to achieve right now that he cannot achieve just being a citizen of Nigeria.
No, he cannot execute projects.
Whatever project, but does he have to execute?
He has to have executive power as the president. Advisors are appointed by the president.
Correct.
He has to be at the hem. He has to be the head of. He has to be at the head.
We need certain people, elderly people, to sit back and guide the younger ones. I think
it's not too old to be the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, Mr. David.
For Nigeria to move forward now, sorry, Queen. For Nigeria to move forward right now, anybody that is older than 50 years should go and sit down.
You are making a mistake. I'm over 50. I'm over 50. You say I should go and sit down?
Mr. T.
The problem you have Yaya Bello. You have Yaya Bello who is in
anybody that is older than
no. I don't think it's the age. I don't think it's the age. But the thing is this: you've been in this position you've been into power for 8 years, regardless whether you're 90 or not. You know, now you're going into another 4 years in a different form.
Yes.
You become a governor. You
don't like me. You
become a minister. You see, you have not been anything at all.
So we can have some humor.
For you have not been tested. So we need people that have been tested. I mean, we don't need people that have been tested. We need people that have not been tested. That's what Nigeria need at this point.
Yes.
We don't need those people that have been tested before.
All these older generation politicians.
Yes. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, I agree with you. You're right.
You know, I mean, what else do they want in life? What else do they want? They have every power. Like that man, as he said, all these politicians, once you're a politician, you always been a politician.
Correct.
They know themselves, even if you did 4 years. They know who they call, they know who they can call and move things. So they've had all they wanted.
Yes.
They have all what they want. And what else do you want? Give some people the younger ones. I think we're running out of time. I'm sorry, Tunde. Go ahead.
Yes.
Anyway, to just make this point known, we have this program just to educate people, just to voice our mind out. We're agitating for a better Nigeria. We are not here to support anybody, except if we see this as going to bring a bright light and a beautiful change to the country. Well, you have your own different opinion, but I don't want to start looking at, okay, we're going to support it, but what has it done? We don't need to talk about it. His record will show what he has done. What we are saying, this generation we are in, we need to inject new blood.
Correct.
The Prince of Dubai, how old is that guy? Look at what he turned Dubai to be. For crying out loud, we don't need this old blood anymore.
It's not about old.
Mr. David, it's not about old. It's about being old because
I don't think it's about being old.
It's not, to a large extent, Mr. Chance.
It's about being in the system. It's about being in the system for too long.
And you don't expect a 70-year-old man to think like a 40-year-old person that is new blood.
They are more intelligent. The 70 years old is more intelligent.
you could be wrong here. You could be wrong here because right now, the person we have in the White House is thinking better than we had before.
Yes, but look at this though. This is where we go. Yeah, it's
not about age. It's about how many times you've been in that position.
When Barack Obama came in, he was 44. Or how old was he? 44, right?
The president of the whole world.
When Barack Obama came in, he was in his 40s.
Yeah,
did he tremendously. Hold on.
Did he visit Nigeria?
Hold on.
Why would he visit Nigeria? There's no security in your company.
He did not visit Nigeria. Does not mean that. Hold on. He did not visit Nigeria.
I know you guys are going to chop me.
He never made any laws against. He never made any laws that affected Nigerians anyway. That is against them. But that's not the point.
He was the one that brought Buhari to power. He brought Buhari to power.
That's not the point.
It was Tinubu that brought Buhari.
No.
He voted for Buhari, and now he's talking. Do you want us to go back to the tapes? You want us to go back to the tapes?
Yes.
Tunde, cut it off.
Yes, so, ladies and gentlemen, it's been interesting.
Tunde, please turn Dave off, please. Turn it off. You are the host. You are the host of this show. It's the boss, but turn it off. We will support you.
This is how we do on the David Adodo Show. You know, we keep ourselves going. We go back and forth. It's all in a bid for us to find the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, so just like you have said, we have listened to everybody. Some people are of the opinion that we need a younger person. Some people are saying we need an older person because they are more experienced. But going by history, the older person has not really worked for us because they keep recycling themselves. You know, so that's why I think we should try a younger person and see which way we go. They're going to make mistakes. Yes, everybody makes mistakes. But the older ones should sit back and guide them and guide their feet. First and foremost, we have to love that country called Nigeria.
Tunde.
Hold on, Mr. Adodo. We have to love Nigeria. It is not about being the president of Nigeria. You don't have to be the president to do good. We have to love that country. Animosity is too much in politics. Somebody wants to contest for presidency. Now they are digging to find out.
Thank you.
And then there are other people from the north that have skeletons in their boxes too, but they're not digging those.
Yes. Tunde, let me just. Let me just before you continue.
That is called politics.
Before you guys continue, let me just say something.
Yes.
These people that you call old right now, that are in government, when they were young, that was when they started being in government.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when they were young, Buhari was in his late 30s or early 40s.
38 was 38.
When he became president, there is none of them came in at an older age. They all came in as young men.
Yes.
They all came in as young men. They stole a lot of money as young men, and they have been recycling themselves. All those money they stole is what is keeping them in power.
Correct.
I don't want us to make the mistake of saying, "Oh, we don't want old person." It's not about it, like Charles has said on several occasions.
Yes.
It's about what you have up there.
I think this is going to be a discussion, another program. We're going to have this discussion for another program, old or young. You know, but I think we should wait to see who the candidates are first before we jump the gun. You know, let's wait.
We can talk about it.
Okay. All right. It will be for another. It will be
then talk about me.
Yes.
It's been another show for another time.
I'm declaring.
It's been lovely. I mean, we've gone way past our time, but you know, we're just having fun. I hope you guys are having fun with us out there too. We thank you all for being part of this program, our viewership and our listenership. We thank you all for being part of it. We will be back next week, same time, same venue, same station. We are on YouTube, Instagram, and on all social platforms. Please, pay us a visit, share the program, share. The more people know about this program, the more they contribute, the more we can do more for everybody. We are going to keep talking. If we hear things, we see things that are not right, we're going to keep talking. The David Adodo Show does not support anybody unless you're doing good.
Yes.
You're doing good and you're taking care of people like you're supposed to do, you have our back 100%. We have your back too. So we'll support you. We'll continue to support us as well by sharing the program and being part of the program. So on that note, on behalf of everybody, Mr. David Adodo, my brother Charles, Our queen is here today. See, when the queen came in, she brought fire. Somebody, she brought fire into the program. That's the way it should be. So, Queen, hopefully we'll see you again next week.
Sure.
Then, the Queen will be with us again next week. So, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tunde Phillips. I thank you for being part of this program. We look forward to having you again next week. Have a blessed week. Please use your mask, wash your hands, social distance, take care of yourself, stay safe until you can get a vaccine. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Tunde. Thank you, Tunde. Well, we hope that Queen will come back again next week.
I'm back. Are you trying to send me?
What are you saying?
Okay. I don't have the right to say something.
No, you don't on that one.
Yeah, you're not 50 years old. You can't talk.
Yes.
Today you don't like me.
And you cannot buy for any position either. that Edo seat is gone. It's going to 21.
Okay. I will have to call down my age. I will tell you guys I'm in my 10s.
That's just it. That's our country.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
You're listening to African Voices Radio.
First let me say to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss you. You know say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart today's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it a beat like do Cause now you I choose, so I am fair, me I am fair. I sing for you, wanna be like do baby, now you I go big, oh I am fair, me I am fair. What there we go. See, I may not give the world to you, but I'll give you what I have. Baby, oh, you are my angel, oh. Koduro life, me, oh. Shabby, you know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart, oh, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it a beat like do. Cause now you I choose, oh, I am fair, me, I am fair. I sing for you.